What is going on, everybody? We have made it to the end of the week. We should have some kind of tradition or something at the end of the week where we, I don't know, like shoot a firework off or something like that, or I don't know. That sounds a little dangerous.
Pop the top on a crisp Diet Coke.
Sure,
and
yes.
Start the weekend.
There we go. There was a radio show that my family used to listen to where at 5 o'clock on Fridays they would always crack either a beer or some kind of soda or something at 5 o'clock on Friday every single time, and you had like a minute to get to your fridge and get yourself some kind of beverage and crack it as well. So I thought that was kind of cool.
That'd be a good race.
It's interesting.
It sounds like, is it KQ that does the, I don't want to work?
Yes, the bang the drum at 5 o'clock.
That does make you feel good on the way home.
Yes, it's a ritual. It's like it just gets you going, ready for the weekend, you know?
Oh, so ready. I do want to start our show quickly giving a shout out to a special someone. So on the day that we are recording this show, my fiance Mary and I have now been engaged 1 full year.
Oh my gosh.
I love you, Mary. I want to give a shout out to you in our engagement and our future marriage. So how about that?
Exciting. Only a few short months until you two are wed. That's
We're
so
wed.
Cool.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Insane.
Yeah.
You must be just over the moon, ecstatic.
Yeah, very happy. I'm a very lucky guy. So we went to Va Bene last night and then Castle Danger as well. So I got to celebrate our year together.
You guys are amazing.
It's been awesome.
Cool.
Hey, you're amazing. Hey, you're amazing too. And guess who else is amazing? We got Tammy with Art in the Alley stopping by talking about a spring fashion show that's happening tomorrow at Duluth Miller Hill Mall. You won't want to miss that. All sorts of great fashion at Art in the Alley. And later, Hunter and I looking ahead to Mother's Day weekend, giving a little shout out to our moms too.
Oh, we love our moms. And we love Tammy too.
Yeah.
What an awesome woman. I'm excited to talk with her in a little bit here.
Yeah, great person and a great business there at the Miller Hill Mall. So be sure to stop by this weekend.
For sure.
First, it was great getting to see some of our viewers over at Pancake Day yesterday. Natalie Hepner and I were out flipping pancakes for the Duluth Lions Club over at the deck. Got to meet a couple viewers. We also got to run into meteorologist Brendan Pham, who was there before us. And I got to say, I was really nervous about how things were going to go, but we had great instruction. Everything went smoothly. Hopefully nobody got sick from the pancakes that I was serving, but I made sure, you could tell the little pancake at the bottom left there, I wanted to make sure that we had that little light brown pancake every single time.
It's all about the eclectic too, you know. Like you said, it's got to look good too. The light brown pancake.
I know some people like that darker color on their pancakes too.
Yes, and I bet they had probably both kinds there. You know, just to leave it on the thing a little longer. Did you master your flipping skills? Did you master everything that you needed to?
I think we were joking that I'd be charged $1 for everyone I messed up. So I messed up about 3.5. So I need to send the Lions Club about $3.50.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It wasn't bad. It ended up pretty well.
Yeah, you didn't drop any on the floor, did you?
Not on the floor. Yeah,
okay.
But on the griddle was a mess.
Sure, it happens.
I got my spatula flipped out a couple times due to how messy it was. So, yeah, but a big thanks to the Duluth Lions Club. Also, it was just great to see the community come out and just have an awesome meal and get to talk with one another. That was really cool.
It's a great cause, too, everything that goes on there. So it's a great tradition every single year.
I'm looking ahead to next year.
Oh.
Yeah, this is my first year flipping. I'm making sure it's year 2 next year, maybe with you, too.
Hey, there we go. It's
That'd
a little
awesome.
tradition we're starting here.
It'd be great. Let's talk about the NHL playoffs. While we might not be talking about the Wild for this story, you do have to hear this one. So the Buffalo Sabres and the Montreal Canadiens taking their playoff rivalry off the ice and into the kitchen. Ahead of that second-round matchup, there was a Montreal pub that decided to drop the word Buffalo from their menu items, which included wings and wraps. So in response, a Buffalo grocery store pulled Montreal's steak seasoning from their shelves. Both sides say it is all in good fun, and fans are turning this playoff hype into a cross-border food fight in a way.
It's cool to see everybody get into it. I like that. I like the effort made by both facilities there, and it's fun to carry it off the ice and make it all about this rivalry here. I feel like we do a lot of stuff here with Minnesota and the Packers over in Wisconsin, but we need to do more. I feel like, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what we pull from the shop like Wisconsin beer, but then like I love Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin beer's awesome.
And cheese curds. So,
yes, it's like we'd just be hurting ourselves at the end, you know?
Yeah, it does sound too like I believe the grocery store wanted folks to know that they still have it in the back, so if you really wanted it, you could ask someone and they'd get it for you.
I was going to say, but there's people that are pretty particular about their steak seasoning.
Yeah, they want it back.
Yep.
Well, happy fishing opener to the folks here in Minnesota this weekend. How about this? Young people here in Minnesota apparently reeling themselves back into fishing. New data shows fishing license sales for 16 to 20-year-olds jumped more than 15% since 2023. And experts believe school fishing leagues, community events, and free state programs are helping get kids more out on the water, and supporters hope this trend continues as Minnesota's fishing opener arrives this weekend.
It's such a great way to get outdoors and enjoy the outdoors, enjoy the water, even if you don't catch anything. That's why it's called fishing. You know, you're going to catch something someday, but it's just fun to get out there, hang out with your family, or even if you're alone. I mean, just having a blast being out in the woods.
I believe my friends and I, we're going to the Boundary Waters at the start of June for about a week or so.
Yeah.
And we're going close to the border, too, so I believe some of the best fishing. And, you know, I'm not an angler. So
Sure.
I'm learning from my buddy Mike about, you know, what rod I need, what lure I need, all these things. And the thing that goes through my mind the most is taking the fish off the hook if I end up getting one. I'm like,
Yes.
I'm going to hurt this fish. I'm not going to be able to get it off the hook.
It's tough. There's all sorts of techniques that you got to learn and all sorts of tools that help to, of course, preserve the fish. You've caught some good fish, though, up in the Boundary Waters.
We've done well, but don't Northerns have teeth? Is that a thing?
Yes, Northerns have teeth.
Yeah, you got to watch out for some things.
A couple of them have the scales on top as well. You got to watch out for.
Yeah, filleting some of them. They have
Filleting.
bones.
It's a lot.
I'll leave them to it. Well, if you've been spending time on Facebook a ton lately, a new study says connecting with friends online could actually make you lonelier. Researchers found adults who have more social media connections to people they have never met report feeling more lonely. But here is a twist. Connecting with close friends on social media does not make you any less lonely. And one thing researchers do know from previous research is having friends in the real world will reduce that loneliness.
It's very interesting to see all of that. And people like us who are in this profession where we kind of need social media because we're outreaching to people and that's how we spread a lot of the news and all that stuff. It's tough for me and you to get off of social media when we need to, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just something to keep in mind that it's not helping sometimes.
Right. And I think there's timers that you can put on your phone that would stop that, but I've set those timers before and then I already know the password to remove that timer. So it gets a little problematic.
Yeah, it really does. It's tough.
Maybe someday I'll pick up a book.
There we go.
Coming up, Art in the Alley stops by. We'll be talking about a fashion show happening tomorrow right here on Northern Life. Hey, coming up this weekend, there is a spring fashion show that is taking place over at Duluth Miller Hill Mall.
That's right, and here to talk all about is Tammy Lepole Edmonds with Art in the Alley. Tammy, thank you so much for joining us here first off in this beautiful studio, and your wonderful outfit right now as well. I love everything about it. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm great. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. And for those folks that maybe this is the first time that they're hearing about Art in the Alley, can you kind of talk about what exactly it is and what it's all about?
Well, first of all, it's not in an alley.
Okay, it's not in an alley.
Step one.
It's at the mall.
There is no alley. Let's go back 18 years. It started in an alley in Superior. So there is a reason for that name.
So it was originally in an alley?
Correct.
Okay.
And it was an art alley.
Oh, wow.
So my husband's kilns were in that alley. But anyway, yes, we started in Superior. We started in an alley. When you're doing your business, you're moving and shaking. You're following the doors that open. We were downtown for a while, and then we've been at the mall now for 12 years come June 1st.
Congratulations.
So we didn't change our name. It's Art in the Alley at the Miller Hill Mall.
Stayed true to your roots. I love that.
Right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yep.
And so what is happening this weekend? It sounds like there is a spring fashion show that is taking place at the Miller Hill Mall next to your location, Art in the Alley. What's going to be happening on Saturday?
Well, the mall gets behind it, and every season they do a fashion show. I mean, things change seasonally. So now for spring/summer, even though the weather.
Right?
Okay, we don't blame you.
No, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we don't blame you. But anyway, it's spring fashion.
Yes.
And so we're starting the fashion show. I'm the MC. Art in the Alley, art to wear. The thing is that I make the clothes. I upcycle clothing, and I have for 18 years, something similar to what I have on. So I take parts and pieces and vintage fashions and denim and cut off things and repurpose. It's all of that. So it's one of a kind.
Yes.
So people are all about the one of a kind.
I love the one of a kind.
Can't get it anywhere else.
No, that's true. Where did you get the inspiration to start doing this sort of thing? It's pretty incredible, honestly.
Well, thank you. I've always been like that. When I was a child, I would make Barbie doll clothes.
Wow, and then they put it on them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa!
So you're born who you are.
Sure.
You're born a musician and a weatherman. You're just born with a great voice, very handsome. You're in the right job. I think I'm in the right job.
I think so too.
You're born who you are. You have to go for who you are. Be true to yourself.
And how would you describe your style?
Oh, the style is super eclectic. It's very boho chic. So, on lots of flowy fabrics, lots of color year round. It's clothes. The clothing makes you happy.
Yes.
You come in, you find something that you like, that you know it's only going to be for you. It makes you happy. And so when you leave, you bring that little bit of Art in the Alley energy home with you, and people are attracted. Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that?
And showed off on the street.
Yes.
Or in an alley.
Or in an
somewhere.
alley.
Or in an alley.
Yes.
Want no one to
Boulevards,
see it.
whatever. It doesn't matter what kind of street. And not only you, but everyone else around you is happy too. I mean, like I said, when you first walked in with that outfit on, I'm like, that is a cool outfit right there. It just makes you smile. I absolutely love it. And where do you get these ideas from? Like, how do you come up with this? Is it just because you're such a creative person, or do you have like do you have a template that you use? How does it all come together?
You don't want to be in my brain.
Is it always just going like crazy?
It's spinning
Yeah.
nonstop. I just see things. I see color. I see shapes. That's what I see.
Yep.
And I'm sewing at my kitchen table, and I've been cutting and thrifting and doing this for 18 years.
Oh my gosh.
So I have quite the treasure trove and the stash of wonderful fabrics and textures and colors, and it's my passion. It's who I am.
And you were telling us you've been through a lot in these 18 years, a cancer survivor, Superior Street reconstruction forced you to close up that shop. Now you're at the mall. What is it like now to see, after all these years, you're celebrating 18 years, but to see people still in your store and shopping around with the creations that you make?
It's getting better. And the reason is that the younger generation is on this trend. They don't want to look like everyone else. So I literally have customers. I sold to a 16-year-old for her birthday party last weekend. I mean, she came in and got this full outfit, and then I have people that are grandmothers of the bride. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not the bride, not the mom, but the
The
grandma.
actual grandmother.
Yes.
Yes.
Also a great place to shop for Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's also true.
Thanks for mentioning that.
Amen, amen. Talk more about the resilience here, because there's been multiple opportunities where you could have been like, you know what, I'm done with this. This is too much. I'm facing too much, whether it comes to your cancer battle or everything else that's happened. Why have you been so resilient? What has inspired you to continue to go with this?
My customers. I had a woman come in yesterday and she said, I was at a box store. I'm not going to say which one. Today, I was at a box store. Someone tapped me on the shoulder and offered me a $100 bill for my jacket. She had on one of my jackets that I made. And she said, oh no, you can't have this one, but you can go to Art in the Alley. It's these stories, you guys.
Honestly.
I can't make this stuff up. How would I? I mean, it's my customers. I love them so much, and to see them so happy, and they come in and they say, this was the best thing at my son's wedding in North Carolina, or I wore this to my bridesmaid in Nashville. And people were coming up to me in Nashville asking me, where did you get that jacket?
Oh my gosh.
So it's just cool. And you know what? We're tucked in Duluth. I'm not an online business. I never will be. You got to be true to yourself. The store is what I create. How can I be online?
Amen.
So we're just having our store. We're having our fun.
Yep.
You want somewhere for fun? Come. And there's humans that will wait on you, talk to you, ask you questions, give you advice, say that's not the right color.
And the Spring Fashion Show happening tomorrow, 11 a.m. at Miller Hill Mall. Tammy LaPole joining us. Tammy LaPole Edmonds, that is. Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome back, everybody. Continuing our conversation from earlier, Hunter and I were thinking of the things that Packers fans would get rid of from Minnesota if, we really wanted to have a fight Vikings between Packers. And we're talking no longer shopping at Target. That's
Sure.
a Minnesota thing.
That's a tough one.
You said 3M.
3M.
Get rid of
those sticky notes.
Your sticky notes. Oh, gosh, what else? Oh, Caribou. Shania said Caribou.
That's a big one.
Juicy Lucy.
Oh my gosh. Shania said hot dishes. I think those might be a little more Midwest thing, but I don't know. I don't know for sure.
We might need your help on the text line to decide where a hot dish originated from.
We're going to start a tradition here. Yeah. We're going to get rid of something from each other and hopefully not hurt each other too much.
That would be funny to see.
Yes, amen. Hey, this weekend is a really important weekend. That's because it is Mother's Day this weekend, and we want to wish both of our awesome moms, both Carol and Deanna, a very happy Mother's Day. Do you want to say anything to Carol?
Yeah, I do. Also, Shania's mom, too. Shania,
Yes.
what is your mom's name? Carrie.
Carrie. Hi, Carrie.
Happy Mother's Day, Carrie.
Yes.
Oh, Terry.
Terry. Hi, Terry.
Terry, I want you to know I have terrible hearing, so
We're
Terry,
both deaf.
we appreciate you, and
Yes.
you've done a great job raising Shania. She's awesome.
She is a wonderful woman.
Mom, thank you for everything. I really don't want to tear up here, but it does get harder when you're an adult and you're further away from home, and so I'm not able to be at Mother's Day this year. So
Yes.
that's hard, but I love you very much, and I just appreciate everything you've sacrificed to make sure that I'm okay and comfortable in this life.
Amen. And she knows that you love her, of course, and that you're not able to be down there, unfortunately. And I'm very lucky I get to be with my mom this weekend as well. So looking forward to that, doing a little brunch here. I mean, she's one of those people that is behind the scenes and doing things that we don't even really sometimes notice or definitely appreciate. And we need to take a moment and appreciate that for sure. I mean, there wouldn't be a band without my mom. There wouldn't be, obviously, life with me and Colton without mom. So,
what?
I know, right? She does a lot for us, and we really appreciate you, Mom. We love you very much.
Oh man, as you get older too, you just go, wow, you like did all this with like 2 or 3 kids,
Yes.
and like you just made it okay, and and now we're here.
I'm like, I don't even have kids yet, and I'm like, I can't do everything.
I'm already
right
stressed
now.
out thinking about that.
Yeah, 2 or 3 kids,
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Oh well, love you, Mom.
Yep.
Sorry, Terry. Terry.
We love you too.
You can't put a price on love, but Americans are coming close with Mother's Day just days away. Spending expected to hit $38 billion.
Whoa! From flowers to brunch reservations, families are going all out to celebrate Mom, Gwen Baumgardner reports.
It's a 4 a.m. start time for these vendors at the Los Angeles Flower Market. The week-long preparation stems from one of their busiest days of the year.
Another Mother's Day, you know the drill.
Rows of roses, thousands of tulips headed from market to Mom's this weekend.
I don't know if I'll get flowers. I hope I do.
And florists could see plenty of green this season, with Americans projected to spend nearly $3.2 billion on flowers for Mother's Day, according to the National Retail Federation.
These are for my grandmother. She really loves yellow.
Flowers are the holiday's most popular gift, followed by greeting cards and a family outing like brunch.
When people look to save a little bit of money, it's not going to be on Mother's Day.
Economist Michael Swanson says despite higher prices from gas to groceries, dining out remains a priority. In fact, Mother's Day is one of the busiest and most profitable days of the year for sit-down restaurants.
People are just a little bit more, flamboyant when they're having the big brunch on Mother's Day. They're willing to splurge. We see that data very clearly.
The average consumer spending about $284. And like so many moms, this holiday remains reliable, especially for businesses counting on consumer spending. Gwen Baumgardner, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And guess what? Every single dollar is worth it.
Amen. Get your mom something nice out there, folks.
Yeah, get some flowers, get some brunch. How about some mimosas?
Everything.
It's Friday.
Yep.
Kick it off. Great Blindfold is coming up next week with Familiar Face. We'll share more in a bit.
Welcome back, folks. Coming up next week here on Northern Life, our good friend and Northern Life colleague Briggs LeSavage is helping us out with a blindfold, or this week's Black Bear Casino Resort blindfold. She's going to be teaching us her former high school sport when we see you on Tuesday. Good day to get outside, enjoy the weather, and enjoy good friendship and good competition as well.
Yeah, and so if you're a pickleball fan, turn your eyes away. This is it. No, just kidding.
That's another thing. I learned about the little rift, I think, that was developing between tennis and pickleball.
Yeah, it was great catching up with Briggs. Also, it's also really cool to see someone, teach you a sport that they used to do for years and years and years. So
yes.
It was awesome getting to play with Briggs here. So we'll bring that on Tuesday.
She's and obviously very passionate about tennis too. And she, with Wells and everything, she's told us that she hasn't really been out to play tennis too much recently.
Yeah.
So it was nice for her also to get out and revisit the sport and play with us as well.
Wells is walking around. He's probably going to have a little tennis racket in his hands in
Seriously,
no time.
tape it to his hand.
Super cute. Well, as we say goodbye, head to northernnewsnow.com and click on the Northern Life tab. You can scroll down. You can find our new Northern Life online videos. We're going to be talking about Ben Paddle's big party this weekend, Delta's decision to change your flight experience, and this awesome viewer photo talking about the playoffs for the Wild and Timberwolves.
I was going to say, that's neither of the things you talked about at first, but I get it now. That's a beautiful dog.
Not a Delta dog?
No, it's not a Delta dog, I don't think. We love you so much.
See you on Monday.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.